Yeah. We are back. Hashtag Just Saying Podcast, episode 18. I'm here with the fellas today. I got both of them today. Fellas, y'all introduce yourselves, man.
Man, y'all already know who this is, man.
Double G once again.
Alright, y'all know me as Ringo Mandingo. We here today with another episode. First thing, man, how y'all feeling, man? What's y'all mental health looking like?
After the tragedy I experienced last night, I'm good, though. I'm good.
Where you at with it, Double G?
It's a good Sunday. You know, sports is back.
Oh, this nigga sports.
Yeah, you know.
We got to mention Ringo Mandingo is the only nigga that don't watch sports. Only grown nigga that don't watch sports. Man.
Hey, yo, man card revoked. I could give a fuck
this
about
nigga
sports.
don't watch sports. He don't like the woo. There's something wrong with this nigga. He from New York. Something wrong with this nigga.
Hey, man.
What happened? Did something happen?
No, I just realized that when I played sports, I used to watch sports, right? And then I used to try to keep up with my friends in school. So I was waking up early, watching Sports Center, so I could have all the stats and the highlights and shit. Then we get to school and we talk about it. And then I realized, I was like, I don't give a fuck about this. Like, at all. Like, I don't care. And then I stopped. And then niggas kept like, yo, you play basketball? I'm like, yeah. You watch basketball? Nah. And then I was like, I just stopped fronting one day, man. And it was just annoying as shit because as a man, everybody expects you to fuck with sports. Mm-hmm. And God forbid.
Some kind of sports.
God forbid you say some shit like when you was working at Best Buy. Nigga, like, what's your football team, man? So what I go by? The last football team I liked based off of a video game. I was like,
do it and then shit get out of hand.
I'm like, yeah, the Cowboys. What? Nigga fucked up the whole sale and everything. Like, nigga didn't even want to buy the TV from me because I said I fuck with the Cowboys.
Where's your manager?
And I didn't really. I just saying some shit to get this nigga off my back, and it made this nigga be worse. I was like, you know what? I just gotta keep it 100 with people, man. I don't watch that shit. But I did watch like 5 NBA games. Now that these niggas in the bubble, these niggas putting up these fucking NBA Jam scores and shit. But I don't give a fuck about it though. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't even know half them niggas no more.
Like that dude. I don't know if you heard about the dude on the Rockets. I don't know if you keep up with news in the bubble. What was his name? House. Mm-hmm. He brought the
one that tried to sneak the girl in.
The COVID. Yeah. He married.
Oh, so he was cheating too. Oh, he took a double L.
Yeah, she deleted him off her Instagram. Deleted all the photos.
Oh,
so you married, you get caught with the COVID temperature lady, and you married.
Oh man.
And your team lost.
This nigga out of here.
You couldn't wait. Which one game?
He's taking all. That nigga is taking all types of L's. Jesus. So all y'all regular niggas excited because football start today.
I mean, yeah, you know. Yeah,
you gotta get with the program.
Shit, nah, man.
You look like a Washington.
This nigga's different.
Washington football team type of dude. That's the name of the team. They ain't the Redskins no more. They
the
Washington
Redskins
football team.
This nigga different.
You know what I hate though? That these niggas. All right, so Black Lives Matter started doing all their thing because of all of the killings and stuff, and all these companies start pandering to us black people. So instead of making some actual change, they just did a bunch of bullshit that didn't affect us for real. Like, so you got rid of the racist ass Indian. That shit been up there for how long, yo? Since the NFL's inception?
60 years.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all got rid of the Indian. Y'all couldn't even think of another name for these niggas.
But how was that supposed to be? Like, all that really did was put it in, like an uproar to people who were already... It didn't really pose... Okay, maybe it did, but the majority of it didn't really pose... It's not something that we asked for. We
didn't want that. Niggas took away Aunt Jemima. Yeah. Nigga, that's the best syrup out. And now, I can't even recognize the shit in the store no more because
it's just blank.
Niggas got rid of Uncle Ben. Who gives a fuck? Like, nigga, everything in this country is racist and shit.
They saying because these companies are owned by white people and you're using the likeness of a black person to sell your products. When in actuality, you really don't
own that shit.
Yeah, if you using blackness to sell your products, but imagine you a company, you don't contribute to the black community.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so people calling them out on that shit now. So now you got to change it.
But that's real. But the real change will make me a CEO or make me an executive in the company. You know what I'm saying? Don't take Aunt Jemima off the label.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, let me boss up in there. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's fake shit. Like, it's like they doing a bunch of stuff. Like, when Band-Aids changed the color to brown. You seen that? Mm-hmm. Nigga, I thought Band-Aids was just that color. I didn't know that was supposed to be matching niggas' flesh. So you mean to tell me the whole time my Band-Aids was mismatching and shit, and I thought that was regular?
Whole time.
Nigga. So now I'm more mad, because I'm like, well, shit, nigga, I could have had brown Band-Aids when I was little. I don't cut myself no more. You see what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of bullshit,
They just
man.
be out there telling on themselves.
That's what I'm
What
saying.
y'all doing?
Y'all could have just left it alone. Band-Aid stepped
Supposedly,
up.
What's that whiskey company? One of them whiskey companies, the recipe for the whiskey was actually made by one of their slave owners.
Oh, shit.
Shit, I feel like that's any whiskey.
I was about to say, I thought they was about to say the sweater
And
slaves.
They didn't get a family restitution for any of those fucking.
Of course not. Nigga.
But of course, it's $1 billion brand. I gotta Google that. Remember which one
These
it was.
niggas is trash. All this pandering and shit now, especially with the elections coming through, is like,
terrible.
yeah. I'm like, just
2020.
be racist. Like, don't even like, just continue doing what you was doing. Like, don't try to be my friend now and still be racist. You know what I'm saying? It's super corny to me right now. But I do like what the NBA niggas doing. Back to like me not fucking with sports. Them niggas was like, yo, we ain't playing. I said, damn, y'all can say that.
Yeah, basically.
Them niggas said that they sat their ass down.
They was telling them, hey, look, man, you don't make these changes. Like, we not playing.
That's
straight up.
and they look at them niggas taking a stand. Then I saw the joint with the NFL, the niggas locking arms, and everybody started
was
booing.
Yeah, I heard them. They was booing. And I was like, it's
And
this
that's
not
the
gonna
climate
change,
that's the true
gonna
climate
change.
of the country. Y'all can blame it on Trump. Y'all can blame it on whatever, but this is how those folks was feeling the whole time.
That was truth right there.
Jack Daniels whiskey.
Oh shit! Then we just took shots of that shit. That
was made
I
by
gotta throw mine out,
a
man.
slave named Nathan Uncle Nearest Green. He taught Jack Daniels the recipe.
Ain't that about a bitch? They just stole everything from us, man. Damn. Hey, yo, black people can't have shit.
So how much restitution did that family supposed to get from that, man?
They all that money that damn liquor done made.
Millions.
Wow.
Damn right. Shit. But see, or even if you're not gonna pay them outright, make them part owners or
Royalties.
you know what I'm saying, minority stockholders or some shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
They said, nah, that's too much money.
They ain't gonna do that shit.
They said, nah, that's too much weed.
They ain't gonna do that shit. But that's the shit that Louis Farrakhan was talking about, though. The white people are still in power, and they doing all of this shit because they feel like they losing the power. And the only reason they fear losing the power is they think that as us minorities, if we rise up, we gonna do what they did to us to them. And Farrakhan was saying that that's not even in our nature.
Yeah, I don't think we don't even have any intentions of doing that. We just want our fucking money.
That's it.
That's it. Our money and our land. That's all we want.
Or at least the opportunity to get the money that y'all get.
We ain't thinking revenge. We thinking prosperity.
They don't want it for us, man. Look at that. It's power to the people. You know what I mean? This nigga got on the Easy E shirt. You know what I mean? We out here.
Representing.
But yeah. So yeah, see, I didn't know we was deep like that. Hashtag just saying. They just thought we hate women and shit.
We don't hate y'all knucklehead motherfuckers.
We pro-black. We pro-black and pro-women over here. We love y'all, but we hate y'all at the same time, man. That's how we got to do it. But we here today to talk about protecting the women these days, man. You see, I seen everything that's going on in the news. Meg Thee Stallion getting shot in the feet by Tory Lanez, literally the third most popular black woman in America.
How is Tory Lanez not locked up yet?
Yo, so we knew something was wrong with that whole story when it came out, right? I don't think I got to rehash it. I think everybody should be familiar by now, but
Still think there's shit missing.
there's definitely some holes still missing.
Some shit missing out of there.
But my thing is, for Meg to be who she is not only a problem that that she got shot. She's a superstar, and this nigga still thought he was gonna get away with it. Like, what
She covered for him.
she did cover for him, but that's what black women been doing the whole time, protecting us. And here we are today with this conversation because we not protecting them. You know what I'm saying? So for that man to take a shot at this girl, hit her, and nothing has happened to him yet, the women kind of got a point. You know what I'm saying? She a superstar. So if you was a regular chick, what the fuck gonna happen to you?
So accountability once again. You got shot by a motherfucker.
Yeah,
It's time to call the police.
facts.
What are you protecting him for? Once a motherfucker shoots you, they obviously have no regards to your life. I don't care where you get shot at.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You call the police or you either shoot back.
Yeah,
In your situation, I'm guessing you didn't have a gun, so you call the police on this motherfucker. But you trying to protect him or whatever like this, it make everybody look bad. Then women come out and say we not protecting them, but you protecting a motherfucker that just shot you.
tried to shoot.
So what are you saying here?
So she was saying that she didn't tell the police right off the rip because she felt like the police would have killed them all when they figured out that he had a gun in the car. So then when they said, so what about when you got to the hospital? They said when I got to the hospital, she thought that the nurses was still police, and she still didn't say shit because she was like, well, we could still all get in trouble.
Right.
So my thing was, after everything was said and done, the niggas, they discovered that you had bullet fragments in your feet. At that point, it was time to just, hey, Tory ain't shit, man. That nigga pulled a gun on me, shot me all in my shit, and I didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't. And Tory's still free right now.
So how all of y'all gonna get in trouble if you in the hospital with bullet wounds, and your excuse is you think the nurses are
With
cops?
police too.
No, you living by some stupid street code that you trying to justify when it was a black man that's not protecting you just shot your ass.
That's real shit.
It's simple
That's
as
real
that.
shit.
Simple as that.
And it's
Women take some accountability for the shit that you do.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. This situation, there ain't no looking out for nobody, nothing like that. A motherfucker just shot you, regardless of it's a man or anybody else. Somebody just shot you.
Yeah.
Call the police, man.
Niggas going down if the gun is pointed at me.
Yeah, call
I fucking
the
shot.
police.
Nigga, you better put that goddamn gun down. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to keep it real for no reason.
That's a fact.
That's all you doing. To who?
For what?
For what? What is your purpose and your cause for this?
So now my thing is, why isn't this nigga locked up yet?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Shorty done told her story. We saw her feet because I wanted to see her feet. You up there on Instagram making your cheeks clap.
Yeah.
Shit, what you standing on? You standing on them holy feet? She showed the feet. I said, oh shit. Oh, she got shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if the bullets ricochet, it looked like the bullets probably ricocheted off the ground and then hit her shit. But they hit her shit. And I was like, okay, so.
They was in the car though, right?
She was out the car.
Oh, she was out the car.
She said they was arguing. She didn't feel like
that's
arguing
right.
with
She
him.
got out the car.
And then he leaned out the window and bust at her feet.
See, that's intent.
That's
right
what I'm
there.
saying.
That's automatic intent.
So I'm like, and there's witnesses, so it's just not her story. So I can understand. I can't. Even if she said this is my story, the cop should have brought this nigga in and just took him into custody at least.
Yeah, how this nigga
So he is out and about free. And the reason why I'm saying like we gotta have this discussion now is because now it's coming out that he reached out to her and apologized for what he did and said that he was too drunk. Have y'all niggas ever got drunk enough to want to shoot a shorty in the foot?
Man.
I'm talking about at your peak. Think about your relationships.
I feel like that intent had to already be pre-planned
already
before you off rip. Because who gets drunk and says, "Hey, you know what? I feel like shooting somebody in the foot tonight."
Yo.
What?
Or how mad do you got to get? And my man had a security guard there. So what was this nigga doing? If I see Tory getting that mad,
and you the security guard,
you
you should be shutting that shit down.
And it had to be his gun, because first of all, this nigga Tory from Canada, so you can't. There's no reciprocity from you can't bring a gun into this country, sir. So off of that nigga should be in jail. So again, it's literally Michelle Obama, it's Beyonce, Michelle Obama, Meg Thee Stallion right now. Tory pulled out and aim the gun at her. That's already a sucker move right there. He's already dismissed as a man to me.